Welcome back to my channel. This is Jackos Crypto, and in this video I'm going to be talking about Cardano or ADA, and I'm going to be giving my Cardano ADA crypto coin price prediction for 2022. Now this could be some pretty urgent information depending on what goes on in the cryptocurrency market in the next couple of weeks. So please keep watching if you are interested. And remember to smash the like button as it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. Okay, let's get right into this. So currently Cardano is sitting at about 80 cents per coin, a market cap of almost $27 billion. It's ranked 8th in terms of market cap, so it's currently the 8th biggest cryptocurrency project. Despite all of the drama and FUD with this project lately, it's still doing pretty well in the grand scheme of things. However, of course, we have pulled back significantly from all-time highs, and this has been on a steady downtrend since August of 2021, where it peaked out at about $3 per coin and has fallen over 70% now to a low of about 80 cents, right? So the question is, are we going to continue falling? Is this project dead? Because many people think Cardano is dead, and they don't believe in the team, they don't believe in the technology and the developments anymore. So I am going to be giving my 2 cents on that, because I have been in the space for quite a while now, over 5 years. So I've seen a lot of ups and downs for many big projects that are still around today, right? So I think that gives me a pretty good understanding of how crypto projects move, how they die and how they resurrect, as we've seen with many projects right across the board, which pretty much went to nothing, and then out of nowhere they absolutely mooned on some very basic news or developments within the project. Now, in terms of Cardano's technology and future roadmap, I have truly always been a believer in the project, and I saw it as a great investment for the next 5 years plus. Of course, with some recent news, right, the developments behind the project aren't really as significant as some of the new blockchains in the space like Solana, and people really don't see it as an actual competitor to Ethereum, just based on the lack of major developments going on in the project. And there truly is a lot of skepticism behind the founder, Charles Hoskinson, and if he has what it takes to get Cardano to the next level, right? So that it's going to be a top 10, top 5 cryptocurrency for the next 5 years plus. That's the goal for us investors anyways, right? We want to see our investments continuing to do well, and projects continuing to stay relevant. So in terms of the brand name behind Cardano, it is very well known, right? A lot of people do believe in it with a lot of money behind their names and behind their companies or financial institutions that are investing in Cardano as well. As you can see, Cardano started trading on the markets in 2017, right before the major Bitcoin bull run. And then of course, we did go into a massive bear market where it went down almost 90% and fell all the way to a price of about 3 cents per coin. So if you did invest then, you're still sitting with massive gains, right? Because this went all the way from about 3 cents at the low in 2018 to about $3, like I said, in August of 2021, right? So over 100x your investment, which is absolutely insane. And you cannot find that in pretty much any other financial market. So please remember that. And remember, Cardano is not just some new kid on the block that's been out for only a year or 2 years, like many of these other projects that are being compared to Cardano. So it's been through a lot more. That doesn't mean that it's a better project or that it's going to last forever. I think its community has been proven. The technology, of course, is being debated. The founder and the team is being debated. But I think the actual brand name and community behind Cardano is quite strong. And as it falls further, there's going to be more and more people interested in buying it, right? Now, if we go to some recent news with Cardano, we can see that over 800,000 NFTs have been minted on Cardano, right? So obviously not as much as Ethereum by any means, but it's good to see that the project is getting involved with NFTs, and hopefully will be a viable way for projects to be launched and minted from the Cardano blockchain. Now, it is well behind Ethereum. Now, it is well behind Ethereum with that, of course, but remember, Cardano actually has very low fees when sending and receiving and doing transactions, which is a plus for it because it's very quick and it has low fees, which is very attractive, especially for new investors not wanting to spend hundreds of dollars in gas fees with the Ethereum blockchain. And that kind of makes a lot of people avoid buying and selling NFTs at the current time, and even trading Ethereum or sending it to other exchanges can kind of be costly compared to pretty much any other crypto on the market. I'm definitely not saying ADA is superior to ETH, because of course it's not, right? It doesn't have the community, it does not have the brand power or the technology and developments yet. Not that it won't in the future, but currently, of course, Ethereum is a better project. And even some of the other coins, like I talked about before, have a much better chance of being an actual competitor with Ethereum. But that doesn't mean Cardano is going to be left behind and no one's going to be interested in. We've seen that so many times in the market where a project that actually has the best technology or the best team doesn't do as well as some other projects, let's say like Dogecoin, right? Complete meme coins that really have no utility, at least for now, behind them, but they're still a top 15, top 20 cryptocurrency, right? So don't always think that the technology has impact in the short term. Of course, if you're investing for the long term, yes, technology and team are very important. But when trading cryptos and only holding on to them for a few months, technology doesn't have as huge of an impact on your trade or investment. Another data point to look at is that Cardano ADA whale holdings rose over 40% to new high this year, which I believe is quite significant just because it shows that people with a lot of money and that usually understand the space, usually understand what makes a project actually good for the long term, are continuing to invest into ADA and continuing to believe in this project. Of course, these people are whales, so they do have a lot of money to throw around, and they usually don't care about losing a large chunk of their investment. However, a lot of them do know what they're talking about, so I recommend following the smart money, right? Following the people with lots of money and want to make more money, so they don't go YOLOing into small shady coins. They go with the big projects that they believe in for the long term, and I think ADA or Cardano could be one of those projects, right? I'm not guaranteeing that it's going to end up in the positive or the green at the end of 2022, but I will give my price prediction later on in this video. Before we get to that, I am going to give a little technical analysis for Bitcoin and Cardano, because remember, Bitcoin has a huge impact on all cryptocurrencies across the board, right? No matter how independent they may seem, Bitcoin and the top projects and the overall sentiment within the markets definitely has an impact on Cardano's price and other coins' prices as well. So currently Bitcoin's trading at about $38,600. We are below the 50-day moving average. We actually closed below it a couple of days ago. So it's very likely that we move lower, maybe test the $35,000, $34,000 support level. And if we break below that, then of course we could move lower to the $30,000 to $32,000 range. However, it is likely that we just bounce off that level and trade in the sideways channel for quite a bit and maybe test the 200-day moving average resistance of about 48,000 to 52,000, depending on where it is at that point, of course. And if we do break above that point, then that would be quite bullish, close above it, and then we could be testing the $55,000 to $60,000 resistance levels quite quickly. Because remember, the Bitcoin and crypto space moves very quickly, right? So these moves can happen in the matter of days. Of course, that's why I try to film these videos for you guys as quickly as possible and edit them in a very simple way, so you don't miss out on any of these opportunities. Because if I spend 10 hours editing a video, making it look all cool and unique, you could miss out on some major moves within the market, which I definitely don't want you guys missing out on. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing my opinions in investments with you guys, right? So remember that, and please do your own research before investing or trading any project. Like I said, with Bitcoin, nobody really knows what's going to happen next. We have to look at if the support region holds. If it doesn't, then we will be moving to the $30,000 to $33,000 range, in my opinion, of course. And with that move, it would send all other cryptos down as well, and wouldn't be very good pretty much for any project. There is cases where that's not exactly true. If a project has really good news or good developments that come out, or has already fallen drastically. So ADA could potentially fit into this category. As you can see, we peaked at about $3 per coin, and we have fallen over 75% since then, which is absolutely insane and shows how big this crash was for Cardano, much bigger than most other projects. And as you can see, it started falling in August of 2021, much earlier than Bitcoin and some of the other top projects, which shows ADA is kind of acting on its own accord at the moment. So don't be surprised if we get a significant significant bounce out of nowhere. I'm talking about a 30 to 100% bounce. So we could no doubt be at $1.50 or even $2 per coin in the next couple of months, especially if Bitcoin and the rest of the market does well. Also, as you can see, we really don't have any true support until about the 30 cent to 40 cent region, which is kind of scary because that's another 50% down from where we currently sit at about 80 cents per coin. However, I don't think we will go that low unless Bitcoin goes into an absolute massive crypto crash. I'm talking below $20,000 per coin for Bitcoin, and it lasts a year plus. Then of course ADA will go down. We might get some significant bounces in the meantime, or some rallies that last a couple weeks, or even less than that. But I don't think we're going to get a massive uprising until the sentiment within the crypto space becomes better, right? Until things get better across the globe and people start to want to invest their money once again. Eventually people do want to start getting back into the markets because they know that's how they beat inflation, right? So in terms of my price prediction for Cardano, it is quite hard to say, right? Because there is so many variables at the moment with the global economy. But I would not be surprised if we do end up at all-time highs, or even more than that at the end of 2022. Anywhere in the region of 3 to 5x, I think is very possible for ADA in some of the top projects in the top 10 by market cap, right? So don't be surprised if Cardano completely reverses and starts doing well again, and its community starts believing in the project once again for the long term. Because remember, this is the crypto space, highly volatile, and it does not take massive announcements or news to really move a project quickly, right? And that can be up or down. So please remember that, and only invest amounts that you are okay with losing, unless you really believe in a project, and you're fine with buying it as it falls down in price and just averaging out your position because you do believe in it for the long term and you have done your own research. Now, if the crypto market does not do good, if Bitcoin continues this downtrend in this bear market, then I don't think Cardano is going to do great. Honestly, it could still end up more than it is now per coin at the end of 2022, even with a bear market that lasts for quite a while, just because of how much it's already fallen, right? I don't know if it really can take any more. A bounce is pretty much necessary sometime soon, right? I can just see it going up 50 to 100% very quickly in the matter of days, like I already said, right? Because we've seen that happen with so many projects across the space. It's all negative news, all bearish news, and then in one day it just flips and everybody wants in on that project, right? And sees it as a huge gainer for the next couple of years, which I think ADA could definitely be, especially when compared to pretty much any other financial market. ADA most likely will outperform it. That's just my opinion, right? Not financial advice. It's also very possible that we just trade sideways throughout this crypto bear market. I really don't see us going to those 40 cent price levels. Again, it is very possible, but I don't see it personally. So that's why I am hedging my bets, getting in now, or at least going to average out my position if it does keep falling, because I think getting back up to $1 or $2 or even $3, which is the all-time high, isn't going to be very difficult for this project, especially if we get some good news. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about ADA. I know a lot of people have strong feelings on it. They either love it or hate it. Let me know why you love it or you don't like it and you don't see it as a good project for the future. I am really interested in all of your opinions, so please do that. And also, if you like my content and you want more of it, you can follow me at my Twitter, Jackos Crypto. I post all types of insightful content there as well, that I think you could really find value in. So please follow me there. And also, if you did enjoy this video, please remember to smash the like button, as it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upload. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you guys want some free crypto, there is links below to BlockFi, Celsius, and Coinbase, which all have amazing sign up offers that benefit me and you and really help support my channel. So I would really appreciate that as well. So thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day and peace.